This is James Holder for IFL TV in association with Macklin Jim Mobile. With me I've got Masha Dodson, aka Masha Bombaye. We're at the press conference stage for Tony Bellew's world title fight announced on the 29th of May. How are you, mate?
Sound, mate, spot on. I'm good now, you know what I mean, because we just had the pressy, got an opponent, and we've got something to go for now, mate. So as you can see, I'm over the moon. I'm happy.
You're fighting against De Silva for a WBA Intercontinental title. Massive step up for yourself.
Yeah.
And well done to Eddie for getting you back in and delivering. I know you were quite a popular fighter on the last couple of shows and stuff. So how pleased are you to be involved, mate?
I'm over the moon, mate. To be fair, you know, the last couple of weeks I've been training, but we don't know what I was training for in a way, because there was no opponent. We didn't know what was going on. And then I woke up this morning. Danny had 3 missed calls off Danny. FaceTime calls, because he always FaceTimes me. We're talking about Stephen Smith and his our fella with the iPhone FaceTime and stuff. And you know, message to say ring me as soon as you get up, and I rung him and he hadn't even opened my eyes, and it was like, we've got a pressy this morning, some good news is going to come of it, so you know, get your ass up and get dressed, and you know, we did. We got up, we come here, and it's all speculation at first, you know what I mean, but then to hear Eddie actually say, you know, he's fighting for the WBA Intercontinental against De Silva, I'm over the moon, you know, mate, I am. So I'm just looking forward to it, really am.
We know you're a massive ticket seller, so are we expecting the whole of the Masha army to come down to Everton and get involved in support?
I hope so, mate, yeah. You know, I know a lot of people who were upset from the last decision, from the last 2, as myself, you know, and you know, a lot of people have sort of, you know, said I'm not going to buy a ticket again for that and this, you know, but you know, hopefully that you can put that behind him now, and you know, we can look forward to the future. We've got a bigger fight now, you know, we're moving on, we're moving up, so you know, if I believe that everyone will come together again, bigger event, louder, and we'll have a great night, mate. Yeah, so.
2 good fights against Scott Cardle. Eddie said today, he spoke about it, in some people's eyes you was unlucky not to get the decision. It was a draw.
Yeah.
Looking back on that now, how do you sort of assess your performance on that night?
Do you know what? Decisions and whatever are down to, you know, I'm more interested in how we perform, and each time we perform, we've stepped up and we've performed well. The main thing in boxing is it's about listening to the coaches and the tactics, because you just don't go out there all gun home. Every style have a weak link. So you know, I've been listening more now to Danny. I've always listened to them, but you know, more importantly now, because it's bigger things at stake. So I've been nailing the tactics and the advice, and the performance have been shown, and we've been getting great performance. So I'm happy with that.
Was it disappointing for yourself that Cardle didn't want to make the 3rd fight, and even sort of branding yourself a small hall fighter? What did you make of that?
That's just his problem, isn't it? You know, it's as everyone knows and everyone said, it's disrespectful of a man to be. You know, everyone in boxing, especially boxing, it's a respectful game. Everyone in the game are respectful people. You know, you respect each other getting in and out that ring. But you know, that's his problem. He's the one that wakes up and with all the messages and the doubt of being a real champion. In my eyes, I'm waking up as I feel like a champion. People are making me feel like a champion. I'm getting good feedback and messages off people because I'm just being myself. I'm not being disrespectful to anyone. I'm not disrespectful. I'm just grateful for who I am and where I am.
I've got to say, I loved your comments today when the realisation that you were sitting next to Adam Smith, 1 seat away from Eddie. So
yeah.
It's fantastic, because as much as anything, you're living your own dream, Masha, aren't you?
Yeah, right, mate. Yeah. Well, do you know what? The last press conference, I was on the other end, and I had to get a chair to squeeze in. You know what I mean? So I'm picking chairs up to squeeze myself in there. And this time round, I'm sitting next to Adam Smith and Eddie and getting selfies and that with them. So, and I think the very first time I was sitting on the front row, so I was getting a selfie with them in the background. Then I ended up on the same row, but at the far end, getting myself a seat. And this time I'm sitting next to them. So
top feature now, mate.
Yeah, it's happening, isn't it? I might be taking Eddie's job soon.
Listen, as I said, you won a lot of fans in the last couple of fights, so another chance to perform on Sky, big platform. Go out and grab it, mate. It's your moment as much as anyone.
I am, mate. You know, from the last where we just come from, it's left a lot of hunger in here. So I'm going to go out there and grab it by both hands, mate. It's a big opportunity, and I don't let them go by.
Masha Bombaye, thank you very much for giving me some of your time today, sir.
Thanks,
and I
James.
look forward to catching you again real soon.
Thanks, James. I Film and Coogan, the crew. Thanks a lot. Thanks, mate.